Tigreal. Again, they have a combo, but now I feel like Alter Ego are the ones lacking in damage output. Unless they get some really ideal combos right here, like the members of Geek Fam can survive it.
This is a good old Mobile Legends here. Two setter tanks duking it out with each other. Kufra and Tigreal. This matchup, not really usual matchup we see on the Roaming. It's gonna be Lilia to play around some of the heroes from Alter Ego and Julian as well. So it's going to be Julian on Vincent. Vincent or Julian. I'm sorry.
Julian on Vincent. Wow.
Well, maybe he's good enough to be called that. But Roger on Chidera. Is that a good pick for Chidera? Is it a signature?
I don't think it's a signature, but I think he can definitely perform on it because he does have that killer instinct. We've seen him dive in deep with marksman just to secure the kills when he feels like it is worth it. I feel like it's great. There's great outplay potential there as well. You know, for the longest time, Chidera was this one marksman that kind of does crazy things, crazy outplays, brings crazy heroes to the gold lane as well, like the Valentina back then. So I feel like the extra output
Decider of the last match of day number 2 of MPL Indonesia Season 4. Here we go. Forgot the teen. Season 4 teen, right? But hey, did I?
Yeah, you did.
But it's okay. For Geek Fam, I think they definitely just don't forget the fundamentals of the game, right? Despite, you know, Jusin being obviously the most prio pick together with Zaz, they went for the Lilia because they wanted to actually get more mid-prio instead of just forcing themselves on a meta pick. And you can already see that mid-prio playing a big role in the early game.
Ooh.
Game 1, mid-prio for Geek Fam, they won the game. Game 2, mid-prio for Alter Ego, they won the game. And now, it seems it's back on Geek Fam's side with the Lilia. Look at that, Arashi, that micro display from Randall. He actually, you know, went far enough for the spawn to disappear so that the opponent didn't really get that XP. Meanwhile, though, Beloyski might be in trouble here. No second skill just yet. He's always in trouble, but it's okay. It's Beloy. That's the quad shadow in. That's First Blood over to Nile.
First Blood. Big die Beloy as always. Waiting for number 7, but look at a boy also getting pulled in there. Roundel. Not making a play just yet. Take a look at the emblems by GamesMax here before anything crazy happens. Chidera with the Master Assassin. Nothing new there. Rondo with the weapon mastery as well. Now the fight breaks out though.
An attempted shove right there, but Vincent gets in has sight still now. Gets in has sword actually. Well played by Vincent. I would have definitely thought that with the chain down there, with them all going on to Owen, that he would go for more aggression. But he decides to use the sword. The 8 discipline from Vincent as he walks forward. Expected result on the gold lane actually wins out Heist, or maybe Chidera getting some good damage on towards Heist. And it feels like right now the meta for the marksman is the basic common emblem, Marashi. Wunton prepared a special marksman emblem and no one used it.
I think it hasn't been meta for a long time, that marksman emblem. The basic emblem just gives you a lot more to play around with, and especially in the top lane, having a more sustain can be great. Look at Beloyski though, threatening Owen already. Neither of them level 5, level 4 just yet with an ultimate, but with a boy being on the Lilia, they gotta be careful, man. There's gonna be a lot of poke damage available for Geek Fam.
Oh, Purify, a boy. A preemptive one. Nino, I'm offended onto the turtle. Great final slash now. Alter Ego still able to dash. And disengage. Good knock up there. And Owen is going to be taken down. Beloyski with a bouncing ball, just bouncing on his head as he's unconscious. Gone for the vengeance, pushing around Nil back. Nile and Vincent with retreat battle here. Let's see who wins it. Nile! In the shadow kill, that's the change you need with the Hayabusa. Oh no! The dash gets cancelled. Nino very low. Gobs again with the final slash. That fight went on for so long, he could final slash twice. So it isn't really a final slash, huh? Oh, meanwhile, the Beloyski and the rage now. The knockup, Beloyski still able to escape for now, but then the shove comes in, the knockup, and now Nile with the shurikens. Oh, Owen got the kill. Oh no, you don't do your ultimate like that, that's your leader. Chidera.
It's his leader, no more, Shevin. There's no love lost between them. But Geek Fam looking a lot better here in the fight, especially with a boy having a lot more damage output to show. This is only 3 minutes in. With a couple more items here, this Lilia is going to be outputting an absurd amount of damage in AoE fashion. And look at how Alter Ego is positioning. Like earlier, those angry glooms are going to be doing a lot of damage, and Alter Ego need to be aware of that.
The audience prediction 68 to 32. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, again, this time it's going to be a boy. Has the black shoes. All good, man. Wow, he didn't even use the Purify. He has no Purify and he gets away from that one? Did he use a Tough Wood or something? Not sure, we'll have to see here. Bottom lane, Challenge Bench connecting. Heist still has the Purify, but it's Heist not to use it. Lycan Pounce used up already. Heist, the patience on the man to not use Purify.
It really seemed like Chidera was kind of late to the follow-up right there, honestly. He kind of waited for the whole Tyrant's Rage, Tyrant's Revenge combo to come out before even committing towards Heist. But look at Nino!
One thing's for sure, the follow-up was definitely not laid up top.
Ooh, first item from Nile is, I believe, Sky Piercer. So this is probably the only instance that we've seen an assassin using that Sky Piercer to snowball in the early game. Usually we saw something along the lines of Hunter Strike or maybe some emphasis on this hero, but not this guy. He wants to go aggressive.
Ooh, Geek fan has to be careful here walking around. They can't let Vincent be the main front guy. He's a guy who can be adjustive in how he wants to approach. But look at the top side again.
A full gang onto Nino. Oh, I'm offended, and Adora Wolf King earlier still able to survive, getting a trade 1-for-1. And because of that, now they're all stuck between the turrets. Give the Shadow Kill to take him away. Vincent stunned up by the Diamonders to set an outplay from Alter Ego. Reacting to the plays and then taking it down.
Bit of disrespect towards Nino, I gotta say.
Oh!
Not respecting the outplay potential, but a boy, Heist still gets away. Oh man. Playing with the limit, some of the players here.
Now going on the turtle though, Alter Ego will get a bit of an advantage. But they are losing 2 turrets in the process here in order to make that happen. Might not be worth it considering the Geek fam wants to have control over the map. The more the brushes are kind of opened up, the more Beloyski can look for those crazy plays. Diving onto the Ruby though in this early game hasn't really paid off for the side of Geek fam. Want to be a bit more careful about that, especially with the War Axe already completed on the side of Nino. With the Thunderbolt available for both Chidera and Gobs though, a lot of tankiness.
Oh, they decided to go on Owen. Oh, wow. The half side committed down as well. Owen now goes in, implodes it, finding Beloyski, but it's only going to be Beloyski. Now they're all going to be trapped together. Good Shadow Kill over. Roundo going to be caught. That's a double kill over for Nile as he gets out. Now Gobs again. Finding the vengeance, finding the kill, diving in deep. But Nile gets a triple. And remember, he has a Sky Piercer. So this, Nile? Wow! The disrespect to his ex-teammates!
That's gonna come out in that TikTok compilations, man. Nile showing some confidence here in the early game, getting that triple kill as well. As you said, Mirko, with Sky Piercer.
At the same time, you're seeing Geek fam kind of struggle to follow up onto Beloyski, man. Everyone can go in and at least once, but afterwards, you're seeing that they struggle to actually match the aggression. With Gobs going in so deep, 1v3 at the purple buff, no one else was able to actually go and help him out. They have burst damage, but they have to wait for a couple more items to ensure that if they jump onto Owen, if they jump onto the main initiating tools like Nino and Owen, they can seal the deal before the output can be made. Because they use a bunch of ultimates to guarantee that the Tigreal can't cast an implosion, and Owen still did.
Hey, so far the whole blazing duet from Highs in a 1v1 against the Assassin. Vincent has the enhanced sword, untargetable. Nile comes in, says, hey, you're the replacement? I'm godlike.
Wow. What was the interaction? Vincent didn't use the third phase of his kill towards Heist, and Heist just confidently used the blazing duet to punish him. And now Alter Ego about 1k gold lead up ahead. It's a good lead to build on in this mid-game.
And Hyas has completed 2 power spike items, man, King the Hunter Sword and the Golden Staff, so there's gonna be a ton of damage output coming out from him. Look at Owen zoning everyone away though, as Alter Ego just take that turtle away. They're still winning in the neutral objective contest in the fights as well. But remember, the late game, in some ways, favored Geek fam. Now with the Ice Queen's one available, the kite back and the chase from Geek fam is gonna be something that Alter Ego has to kind of keep track of. But look at the damage!
My goodness gracious. A 7-0-1 Hayabusa with a fully stacked, well not fully stacked, almost fully stacked Sky Piercer. That is the damage that you're gonna output at this point of the game. And even a boy, one Quad Shadow connects, he has to somehow invest a Purify or a Black Shoes to get away from the danger. That's not good.
They're trying to match the powered pressure though. Beloyski setting up for a play. Doesn't let a Nile though.
Whew, Owen's been solid, man, taking all these hits, and then now Heiss is doing what Geek fam has been doing to them. And remember game number 1, always, but game number 2 onwards, Heiss has been on point with the split pushes.
The fact they were able to come back and reset from that awful game 1 performance is pretty mind-boggling considering how bad they played, man. Like, what is this? Improvement takes time, right? I thought that was supposed to be the case.
Should take time, but now with the BOD completed for Nile, the burst potential is insane. Oh, man. Wow. Happy feet. Shadows coming in and out. Owen, though, already in position, waiting for a chance to catch Geek Fam by surprise. Beloyski, though, has other plans.
Wow. Great read from Beloy there. The Potion still catches him. Now with the jump as well. Oh my God! What? He just got rid of a boy in the back line, and now it's a shadow kill to the back to Dara. So with like a pound straight shut down. Now High the blazing duet. Beloyski finding the Terror's revenge, but will be taken down in the end. That's a massive shutdown, by the way.
Yeah.
That Geek Fam have taken from Nile.
I mean, look at the gold, Arashi. They're right now, it's favoring towards Geek Fam. There was like 1K before.
Glob's getting jumped on as well, but won't be.
Oh, what? Massive final slash. High's gonna be displaced right now. Shadera looks for the like and bounce onto Highs. Scratches over to the purple buff, goes back to human form, and now shoots him down. Gobbs wants his vengeance, picks up the kill for himself.
Wow, man, Geek Fam immediately trying to strike back. The Lord is up as well, and I believe the bottom lane is pushing towards Alter Ego. They have all the power in the world to set up for this. Highs won't be up for 14 more seconds in a full blown-out fight. Alter Ego are going to be outmatched when it comes to damage output, unless, of course, Nile can make the miracle play. Level 14 up against level 12.
Oh God, final splash, trying to go for the assassination onto the back line right now as a boy. Has to use the black shoes. That's a massive implosion. The shadow kill there. Great read from Beloy. Times the Tyrant's Rage right as Nile gets out of the shadow kill. And he almost gets a fade away too. But Nile's able to escape. No way. No way, Nile. There's absolutely no way you're that ambitious.
Okay.
And yes, he doesn't decide to go for it. That's a free lord over to Geek Fam.
I would have dropped my pants if Nile goes for that and actually stole that. But yeah, good decision. Yeah, good decision from Nile just now. Now 9-1-1. Still very much
Emergency?
have to lead. Yeah.
9-1-1 for Alter Ego as well. The fact that he lost a couple of stacks when he got taken out right there. That's how the Sky Piercer works, I believe.
Sell it at this point, sell it.
Now with the bottom lane. Boom, free turret as well. It's been building up since before the Lord fight. Now finally Geek Fam has some tempo. They have the Lord to distract Alter Ego. This is where Big Brain Beloyski usually strikes. Speaking of Sky Piercers though, Chardera has one of his own. He's trying to make sure that he can seal the deal before there's any kind of counter engage. Look at the play here. Send the Lord to split push. Control the top side.
Ooh, Thunder Belt as well for a Kufra, so he's still stacking up. Not only the usual item that you see in the previous patches. You normally want to go for something along the lines of Anti-Karash or maybe some Dominance Ice before that, but Thunder Belt first item, Raji, that is very interesting for a Kufra.
Technically, you can kind of proc the Thunderbelt with the passive, the long-range hit. It kind of makes sense. Gives you a bit of extra damage to play around with. It kind of messes with your tankiness levels though. So you gotta be a bit more careful with how you want to be frontlining. But I think the idea here is for Gobbs to be that main frontline. For Beloyski to be the one just hiding in the shadows. And he can just keep proccing the Thunderbelt and ideally get enough value out of it to use it as a tank item. And maybe slow someone down from far away when they're on the way back.
This is what I like about Beloyski, man. The push management is immaculate. He always, try to predict all the possibilities and present himself in the worst case scenario. So he has to check every push available, especially if he knows that Owen is not inside, because that is the huge threat that Geek Fam is trying to get away from. They've been doing a great job, both of these roamers. Owen responding from the veteran Beloyski.
Look at the items, by the way. Chudela already have 4 inventory slot with the Great Dragon Spear as well. Actually building up towards one more item. Whereas for Highs, he has not finished the Wind of Nature. I don't know if he's going to go for it. He went for the Malefic Roar instead, so he's just really concerned about damage output, trying to compensate for the lack of damage that Nile now does due to getting taken out at one time.
Yeah, that final item should be the Winter Crown, right? He already has the Thunderbelt. I don't think he's going to go Sky Piercer this late in the game. Unless Chad Era strikes back, finds the Sky Piercer anyways.
I think he has one, dude. Oh, he has built one Sky Piercer already.
So okay, it has to be the Winter Crown. A boy, great steal with the blooms there, the glooms, as usual. A boy, this time a man in the late game.
He has a double one combo done with the Ice Queen's wand, with the glowing wand as well, and the Enchanted Talisman. So last item here, I'm thinking he might really itemize defensively and go for some kind of physical defense, like a brute force maybe. We'll have to wait and see though, because the Zilli control, look at that boy's damage.
Oh man, catching them in this choke point. Nino as well. Oh, Malloy. Power's revenge now gets caught, but I am offended. Niall trying to go into the back line. Now, knocked him at a bouncing ball. Great read, Malloy. Trying to go for the flicker play as well. Nino still invisible at all. Now the blazing duet from Highs. Dishing out so much damage. They're unable to go for Nino. Gets slayed in the back, and now it's just Vincent and Malloy. Vincent chasing Nino down, looking for the play. Nino still able to survive, outplaying Vincent and bringing him back for Niall to assassinate, to execute. Alter Ego recover from a shaky mid-game.
The Death Timers, can they do it? Can they actually do it? 5 people.
I think they can.
Yeah. The media's not gonna come out, and this might be it. Alter Ego.
The fastest game of Season 14, Game 1. Alter Ego lost in 11 minutes. It was a fluke, they say, as Niall demolishes his ex-team.
Alter Ego, doubted, ridiculed after game number 1. But they've come back. Trust the process, and we will be great.